Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to discuss problem from the AdCoder beginner contest 177. So this is problem B. The title is substring. So initially we are given two strings as an input, S and T, and what we have to do is we have to change some of the characters in S in a such a way that we can have the part of substring from this S which gets matched with the T. Okay, so we have to calculate like how many characters we need to change so that we can form the substring in S, which is so it gets matched with this T, or T will be substring in this main string, that is the S. Okay, so basically if we have the substring or the string that is the xxx, this is xxx is the substring of this y 3 times x y. Okay, so but if we take a string xx y xx, so this 3 times x is not a substring in this xx y xx. Okay, so this is the input, that is the S and T. These are the two strings, and let's take a couple of examples. So this is a string C A B A C C, and this is a S and this is a T. Okay, so if we want to get ABC in this S, so I can see like if I change this 8th character, that is the 4th character, into the C, then I can have this ABC, and I can this T gets matched with this ABC. Okay, so the only one character I need to change and I can achieve the substring T inside this string S. Okay, so the idea is very simple. What we have to do is first we have to calculate the length of this T, that is in this case it is a 3, and we have to break up this S into the pieces of 3. So first will be CAB, then this is the ABA, then this is the BAC, and finally ACC. Okay, after that I just have to check okay, so for this ABC and for the first set, that is the CAB. Okay, so here I can see I need to match all the 3 characters. Okay, if I consider this ABA and this is ABC, so the first A gets matched with this A, B is matched with this B, and this A is not matching with this C, so I can just replace this A with C, that is the count is 1. So the minimum count is 1, and that can give me the result set. So that's the whole idea. This way we have to traverse through all the slices which we have formed based on this length. So let's take the code part now. So here I have in this main function I am accepting the string S and T, and then I am calling this solve function. So initially in N I am just calculating the length of my T string, and in the L I am calculating the length of my main string, that is S. Then I am forming the list over here, and in this list contains all the substring or all the slices which has the pieces from this main string, that is a S, and I can get the substring by the current index to the plus the length of that T string. Okay, so if it is a 0, that is the current index is 0, then it can form 0 to 0 plus 3, that is a 3. Okay, so in this case it will form a string CAB. Then when I is 1, so 1 plus 3 it becomes 1 to 4, so it will be a string ABA. So this way it will form all the substrings and it will add inside this list. Okay, so after that what I am doing is initially I am creating a global max. It will be pointed to the max value, that is integer dot max, and then I am performing one for loop. It will for each of the substring which we form or the slices which form. Then again I am taking one more variable, that is a local max. I will explain what is the intent of this. Then coming to this so for the first slice I am iterating through this slice, and for every point I am checking whether the entire string, the slice gets matched with that T, that is the substring. So if it matches, then in that case I don't need to make any count, or I don't need to make any changes in the character. So this will be the minimum value, that is a 0, and in that is case I can directly return from this, because there can be no lesser value than 0. Okay, but if it is not the case, so for example, if we take a string that is a, so in this case first it will check the slices ith index, that is a, and the character from the t string, that is also a. So if it gets matched, it doesn't go inside this else if condition. So again for the next index, that is a second index, again b matches with the b, so it doesn't go inside this one. Again for the next time, this is a from the slice, and here it is a c, so this condition gets matched because those a and c are not matching character. So local max gets incremented by 1, and once it is completed for the first slice, then it checks the global max, so it will update the global max. If we, because for example if we consider the CAB, so in this case the local max count is 3, but in case of ABA this local max count is 1. So my global initially for first slice this was 3, but for the next time for the ABA slice the local max is 1, so 1 is lesser than the 3, so this global max will get updated to 1. So so it will keep on performing this operation, and finally it will whatever the global max value is there, so we will just display that global max variable value over here. So this is the brute force solution, I would say, but if you can submit the solution on the AdCoder, so the solution will be accepted and it will pass all the test cases. So that's it for now, and stay tuned for the next one.